What up, family? It's your ghetto news reporter, man. That's on the Mayor Lee. Today is allegedly Columbus/Indigenous Day, October the 10th, 2022. Native Americans, Foundation Americans, the real natives look like me, okay? Now, they're supposed to be having a Italian/Columbus Day parade in my city, Chicago. You can watch it on Channel 7. If you're in Chicago at 1 o'clock on TV, or you can go down there and support it. You know, at one time they was trying to tear down the Columbus statue, you know, and they should, just like they did Gaddafi. Matter of fact, they should have kept Gaddafi's statue up. You understand what I'm saying? Real tough. Because, you know, he was at least trying to work with some real ones. They always get rid of the real ones and keep the bullshit going. So on the news, you didn't see anyone that looked like me when they was describing the Columbus Day parade. But we are the real ones. If people of color, because I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and rest came from people like you, don't fight for what you worked for and what our ancestors have overcome for us to be where we are right now, a lot more freer than they were, then you can't get mad at the immigrants, the refugees, and the non-foundational Americans, you know, coming over here taking your stuff. You want me to go hard, you understand what I'm saying, for all y'all, billions of people, when you know all you had to do was stand up. God made it easier for everybody, okay? You got Italian Americans that was born in America. Okay, y'all fled y'all country or whatever, came over and, you know, did the most to the ones that was already here, and we still try to help you. But, you know, when I met my so-called ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, the Italian stallion, the banker, the real estate agent, you know, slash game banger, slash older version of Cardi B. Cardi B is nothing but a newer version of my ex-girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? Donna Marie Evans. It's the truth. I mean, they repeated history, her story, my story, our story, your story. And this time could actually put the nail in the coffin for all us real Native Americans or foundational Americans. You know, why you think they push it so hard for me not to be relevant when I've been in your face all along, selling general merchandise, music, whatever the case, you know, giving you deals or whatever, and them coming up off of me. Now, if somebody likes you, such as my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, you know, when I met her, she didn't have a car. She ended up with a 1988 Nova. She allowed me to drive it, and they was trying to kill me back then. A car hit me that was made in the USA, for real, so hard that everybody was like, how did you survive? Because the car was basically total. But because my higher power knew her intentions when meeting me, I'm talking about my Italian stallion ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, the one that stole my writings and put them out there and exploited me and, you know, pretty much left me for dead. You know, I was more worried about what she thought about the car than myself. They was like, you want to go to the hospital, you need some whatever, you know. Somebody got paid, believe me. I didn't get nothing. I ended up paying $500 for the deductible, and they, you know, fixed the car or whatever and stuff through the insurance. But yeah, when I look back, they was trying to kill me. I've had a few car accidents. I remember this Hispanic, I was coming from a party, hit me, and I did a 360, came close to hitting the light pole. I said, you have insurance? He's like, no. I said, I don't either. I jumped back in my car. And that was it. When I was younger, I took the car keys. I had to be about maybe 12 off this foster family's kitchen table or whatever. And I wanted to learn how to drive. This was my first real experience, right? I taught myself how to drive, matter of fact. So I was doing good, right? Until I seen a car coming my way and I panicked and hit the gas and not the brake and ended up hitting a big oak tree. Walked away without a scratch out of all those incidents. You understand? So I say a gift is from God and surprise to kill you. Now, every girl that I had in my life, they don't be driving. But then, when it's getting close to breaking up or whatever, they end up driving or whatever and stuff coming up. Because, con artists, gold diggers, and all that. Scam artists. Now, Donna Marie Evans was talking about Social Security back in the day. I didn't know what she was talking about because I met her at 18 and she was 27. So she was more advanced and she had a child. And of course, people with children, they're a little more advanced than people who don't have children. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have to find different ways to provide for their child or children. And I guess she took on me, and my mother was going through some stuff, and my family didn't care too much about my mother for whatever reason, and they definitely didn't care much about me. Now, I have provided for my family. Not wanting to, but, some way or another, they always got their hands in my pocket. Okay, let's say that, you got over for me, if that's what you think. But let's look at the future now. You have this little child right here that's got more weight on their head. This is the original Native Americans. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. This one right here. Now, evidently, my ex-girlfriend or somebody did me dirty as a baby because as a child, I was malnourished, according to my DCFS files and that I gave to everybody with my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. And I was malnourished. I had lice. So just imagine me as a baby right here or right here. Evidently, somebody may have pissed on me. Maybe the babysitter shitted on me or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, now remember, she was a lot older than me. She asked me, after, we was having our little encounters or whatever, sexually or whatever. She said, she asked if she could urinate on me. I'm being real nice by saying, urinate. And I was like, no, I'm not no toilet. But that's how they look at us. Like shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then y'all got the nerve to talk about R. Kelly. Maybe they did it to him and he felt like that was the only way he could survive. And he just did it back or whatever and stuff. Who knows? I don't know. But the real people who's supposed to be in prison is people like my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans. Because if you work for the bank and you did real estate, you understand what I'm saying? And the land is being taken and my money is gone, who the problem? You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, in Alcoholics Anonymous, they say, you might not be high, but your phone bill will. Now, they have made it where and you can't get a land line in your apartment or house. I mean, you probably can, but it'd probably be a lot harder or whatever. And you could tell that there used to be, one. So I'm not just talking, because this, this where the plug go right here. Just like it used to be a dishwasher right here. I mean, not a dishwasher. And a washer and a dryer, right? Here, the plugs are still there or whatever. Now, I need to do laundry, but they have messed up the laundry room. I mean, these are the little things they do. It's Columbus Day, so this is, they do little sneak tactics like that to kind of get the real ones to feel some kind of way. So I can't even wash. You understand? They don't want us looking presentable. They want to make it seem like they're better than us after they done stolen and everything. from us and stuff. See, we can't be nice to people who trying to kill us and rob us and, leave us for dead and all that. Donna Marie Evans didn't want to pay for the haircut back in the day. I didn't know nothing about all this because they deprived me of education. So she was well advanced about what was going on, and that's why she tapped me on the shoulder, because she knew I didn't know. They made it that way. But I know a whole lot now. Now, my phone bill, I try to get it paid or whatever. I already paid for it, but, they cut it off because probably Columbus Day, and they just want to be the star of the show or whatever and stuff. I don't know. Long story short, I figured out my PIN number that I couldn't remember, but I know the girl at Boost Mobile did and do know. But if they say this is not the one, and I know it is because I wrote it down and it's on a receipt that they gave me. Long story short, I got 2 other phones that I know for sure. You understand what I'm saying? One right here. I mean, these are all the phones that I bought from them. The same people who gave me a hard time. You know what I'm saying? 4738 South Ashland. You understand? So it doesn't matter how nice you are to them, what you do for them, and I'm the nice one. They don't care. So all I'm saying, y'all might be getting over, and the older ones might be dying off. But what about this little one? He gonna be back in slavery? You understand what I'm saying? What about your children? You understand? Because I guarantee you, if y'all don't stand up for him like I stood up for y'all, y'all going to hell. I'm talking about the ones that came up with me, and I don't care what color you are. Because I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the rest came from people like you. So, I don't work this hard for nothing, and I don't talk for the fuck of it. You understand what I'm saying? Security. I remember driving one day down 55th Street, Garfield, in my city, Chicago. And one of her little tricks, older guy, probably with Social Security, was following me. You understand what I'm saying? She was a drama queen, so I had to get rid of her. But she's still using my influence and my information and stuff. I done had about 6 apartments and ain't got none of the stuff that I accumulated. I was born May 25th, 1967. They got me in the trap building. If you look at the movie Mad Money, the guy pretty much say, Ted Danson, I think his name, pretty much say, yeah, they say you gotta sell the house and then what? Live in an apartment, pretty much a step away from the grave. I'm paraphrasing. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm in a box. You understand what I'm saying? My first apartment was bigger than this. It's either jails, institutions, or death for so-called real Native Americans like myself, which I am a real, ain't no so-called. I'm a real one. But because I'm the originator of rap music and people want to come up off of me and want to act like I didn't contribute, even the colored people, you understand what I'm saying? I can't understand, because when you get done using me and they get done using you, the ones who don't look nothing like us, and then your children end up in slavery or abandoned or dead, God gonna put the blood on y'all hands, not mine. So you know how I do. I break the crown, because everybody say Columbus discovered America. How you gonna discover something that was already there? If this is my ball, and I put it down and I walk away, and you pick it up and you say, I discovered this. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't discover shit. That's my ball. Now give it back. So, I'm gonna break the balls. See what happens. I'm gonna try to get my phone on. Hopefully there won't be no problems. Now, this the 3 ball. I come from behind to get mine. You understand what I'm saying? And when you come from behind, that's 3, 2, 1. I don't care what nobody say. They say 3 doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? It do if it come from behind. All right. Well, we got a 5:34 over here, which means it is 5:44 because that's 10 minutes slow. And 4 and 4 is what? 8. I am the originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975. Let's see. This is Job chapter. Let me get it right. My eyes are failing me because they gave me cancer. You have to excuse me. Trying to do the best I can for this. This Job chapter 19. I had 19 years of sobriety. I'm still sober to this day. This is Job chapter 19, 20, and 21. They gave me cancer the day after Mother's Day, which was May 9th in 2016. 19 years of sobriety. I was staying sober at the Mustard Seed AA meeting. They didn't want that look. Even though I was homeless, they didn't want that look. You understand what I'm saying? Me being homeless, 19 years of sobriety, and going to AA meetings and doing the right thing. So they gave me cancer to try to discredit me, steal my rap legacy, and nothing happens in this world by mistakes. It said, then Job answered and said, how long will ye vex my soul and break me in pieces with words? It says, these 10 times have ye reproached me. Ye are not ashamed that ye make yourself strange to me. So the same people I grew up with, or, so-called befriended me, act like strangers now. And the fact that it has 10 in it, and today is the 10th, so-called Columbus Day, is the miracle. A gift is from God. Remember that. And a surprise will kill you. Okay? So you know who the real ones are. And it says darkness right here. It says, let's go over here. It says, verse 17, his remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the streets. This is verse 17. This is what they trying to do to me. But I'm a girl, of course. You understand what I'm saying? It says, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get rid of me. That's Job chapter 18, verse 18. It says, he shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings, which means they're trying to kick me out of my little trap building. They that come after him shall be a stony at his day, as they that went before were a fright. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth what? Not God. So Tupac said back in the day, y'all in hell and don't even know it. See, basically, Tupac tried to warn y'all, and of course, y'all never ever fucking listen. Now, it says, verse 27, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me. But ye should say, why persecute we him, seeing the root of the matter is found in me? Be ye afraid of the sword, for wrath bringeth the punishment of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment. You understand what I'm saying? So you live by the sword, die by the sword, and you know how it goes. Now this says, verse 10 over here, chapter 21, their bull gendereth and faileth not, their cow calveth and casteth not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take the timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say unto God, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of the ways. So the children are not listening because the elders are not teaching them right. And that's why they're dying. Okay? And that's the honest to God's truth. So they was trying to get me to be a tyrant. But, I love my higher power, and I know my higher power shall get me up out of it. Now, it says, shall any teach God knowledge, seeing the judges, those that are high? See, the judges, those that are high. Now, when they railroaded me May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming police officer on Devon and Clark, something I did not do. I ended up going to prison or whatever and stuff because, I was like sick or tired of being sick or tired, and I was trying to see what the end was going to be, and how they was going to play me. And I got in front of this white lady judge, Judge Calhoun at the Cook County Jail. They gave her a street sign and everything. Come to find out she was a raging alcoholic or whatever and stuff. See, the judges and all of them, they're high, they drink, they trade real people for fake people. You understand what I'm saying? And if we all locked up and all the fake ones is running around like Donald Trump said, they don't look like, Native Americans to me. You understand? Like real Native American. Y'all know the video. That what really got Trump in trouble. Not the so-called whatever they doing to him now. You understand what I'm saying? It's because he told the truth back in the day. It says right here, how then comfort ye me in vain, seeing in your answers there remaineth falsehood. Verse 34, chapter 21. See, all they doing is lying on me. You understand what I'm saying? And I wrote right here, don't die in vain. Now this verse 5. Eminem's first album was called Infinite. There you go right there. Infinite. Verse 5, chapter 22. It says, is not thy wickedness great and thy iniquities infinite? So you see, you can't run, Eminem. And that's why I say don't die in vain. You understand what I'm saying? I wrote a poem. And at the end of it, I said, don't die in vain. It says, the murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is a thief. Verse 14, chapter 24. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all can read chapters 18 through 25. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it might not mean nothing to you, or you can't understand it right now, but for the mere fact that I found 10 and Infinite, and they trying to give Eminem my rap legacy, and the fact that, they taking stuff away that pertain to the truth and want to live falsehood. My favorite saying, and I'm in it like this, I'd rather die knowing the truth than living a lie. So if you really care about the future, people of color or Americans that, or indigenous people that came over and had children, because remember, your children are going to be problems too. It's going to, because they're going to be what? Italian Americans and Chinese Americans. So y'all not going to get away. If you care about your children like I did, when I stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973, and they put me in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper because of it, but knew they was going to railroad me like they doing now. If you care as much as I did at the age of 6, like I said, you will make sure that my name ring bells and put some respect on my name, because I never lose. So get a job, motherfuckers. That's all Job is. It's a job. Get a job, get a career, get a profession, do something other than troll me. And with that, shout out to the real babies. God take care of babies and foods. Happy Freedom Day. That's what they should call it. With that, peace.